Welcome to the Let's Get Cozy Book Club podcast. This week, we're discussing our thoughts on Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal by Meghan Quinn. So grab a blanket, a warm beverage, and cozy up.
Yay! Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. How we doing? Post-Christmas vibes, good?
Yeah.
I'm tired, but we're doing all right. Yeah.
I'm tired as well. Social
But I'm
battery.
here to bring the energy for the pod.
Woo! What have you been up to, Lil?
I finished school. My semester is done. I'm home until January 18th. Then I go to London. Whoop, whoop. So post-holidays, I'm going to begin prepping for that, all the packing. I'm going to start, hardcore researching. And, yeah, basically that's all with my life. You guys?
Oh, so Lily got a new microphone for Christmas. And so hopefully y'all can hear her better. And
Yeah,
we're figuring that out today. And
It's one of
Kyle
those tiny
also,
mics.
the tiny mics. And
it's
Kyle,
like a tiny mic, so she can
Not the
interview
fuzzy
people
one.
for her vlog.
the little phone
not the
thing.
fuzzy one, unfortunately, but a little phone thing. And Kyle got us pop filters, which we don't have on today, but that is on our to-do list.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll get there. I was going to say,
Two.
let's hear a pop. Let's see what happens.
Improve our sound quality.
Yes. We'll be ready for next year. We're ready.
Yeah.
We're not motivated yet. We have to read another
We
book
have to read our
first.
book.
Yeah. What have you been up to, Liz?
Oh, we have been into pickleball. I'll share our stories. So, okay, we went and joined the YMCA to play pickleball, and I did not realize how serious pickleball is. So a lot of
It is.
retired people like to play pickleball every single day. And we just went at a random time, and we did not know that it was more of an advanced group of people, and we did not know the rules. And so they were very kind, and they taught us the rules, but they would not let Sebastian and I play on the same team, and they were telling us how to score. They were kicking our butts basically. And yes, and we were told.
Did you ask hey, can I play with you?
Yeah, and they're yeah, just put your paddles there, and then you can kind of watch, and then they let us kind of yeah.
You can watch.
And then they let us play, and they were I did really good, but I think they were a little nicer to me than they were to Sebastian. So
Uh-huh.
They were mean to Sebastian.
yeah, they were a
That's
little
funny.
mean, and so we'll be taking pickleball lessons. So we are better because we were not very good. And
Do you need a lesson?
yeah, there's rules and you have to move. Yeah, anyways, we didn't know, and we were going to get better so that we can go to this time again and not get our butts kicked. And I also learned to not wear orange. That is not a good color to wear because the ball blends in with you, because the balls are either yellow or orange. And so there you go. Don't make that faux pas.
Interesting. That is advanced pickleball.
That is advanced. Proper etiquette.
Yeah.
Very much.
Lydia,
Lydia, what about you?
I haven't been up to much lately. Been in the Christmas zone. Rewatched The Grinch, of course, over the holidays. Been playing
Is that your favorite movie?
It's my favorite Christmas movie. Yeah, yeah. It still holds up. It's funny. I think it's great. And that's kind of it. Played a lot of board games with the family over the holidays. It was a lot of fun.
Which was your favorite?
I liked Hues and Cues.
That was pretty
That was
good.
a good one.
That was pretty good.
Would recommend if people are looking for a fun board game to play with people. It's pretty simple. And yeah, that's it. We're back now. It's a rainy day in Chicago. We're going to relax and then get on ready for New Year's.
Woo woo.
Mm-hmm.
2026, here we come.
here we come. So what was everyone's favorite book of 2025?
Shall I begin? Okay, you go.
Oh, go for it, though. We're both excited.
We're both ready.
So excited.
My favorite was Atmosphere.
Wait. These are the books that we've read on the podcast, like what our favorite book of the year was. Not like of all the books that we read. Sorry.
Well, I didn't read any other books last year than the ones on the podcast. I don't think so.
Really?
So, yes, really. I don't have that much free time, you two.
Shade was thrown.
We were like, oh. But
continue. Continue.
My favorite book was Atmosphere because I love Taylor Jenkins Reid. I like all of her books, and I just thought Atmosphere was super fun. Boom.
And you like space.
Would you like space? I like the NASA part of it. I thought that was interesting.
Space rocks.
Yeah, I agree.
Liza, what about you?
Liza?
I would have to go with Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal, the book we are discussing today. I thought it was hilarious. I have not laughed out loud as much as I have with any other book I may have ever read. That is why I picked that book. And I wanted to get the Grinch book, the first book in the series, but I was unfortunately not able to get it. I couldn't get it at the library, and I went to our local bookstore and they didn't have it, and we had to order it like online, and that wasn't going to come before we recorded today, so I was a little bummed. But yes, that is my favorite book. And Lydia, what about you?
My favorite book, I think, was History Lessons by Zoe B. Walbrook. I thought it was really fun mystery. I thought it was funny, and I liked the college campus vibes. So,
college campus vibes.
That was my favorite. What?
Yeah, that was a good one. There was like a mystery on a mystery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was good.
It was good.
Cool.
Should we go to some podcast stats?
Yes, we should.
Which are they're kind of hilarious, which is why I included them.
Great. So I just looked at them.
So for our debut season, our podcast is more popular than 68% of other new shows.
Wow.
Nice.
Which
way to go.
I have no idea what that means, but so thank you, listeners.
Yeah, thanks, listeners. That's so exciting.
The next one is and listen to like the podcast longer than 64% of other shows. So most people like only listen to like a few minutes and then they check out, but our fans like to listen to most of our show, which is fantastic. Nice. We're entertaining throughout.
Oh,
great. That's amazing.
Although Uncle Tim only likes to listen to the chit chat part, so he's one of those that cuts out early.
So. Uncle Tim, maybe you need to start reading some more books in 2026.
Yeah, we pick a little spicy book, so not sure it's his cup of tea, but
we'll see. Fun. And it looks like we received more comments than 89% of other shows. That's good. That's good.
Thank you, Mom.
Good.
Thanks, Mom. We love you. Happy birthday. That's funny.
And then Cinnamon Bun Bookstore was the most listened to episode. So
which makes sense.
How many? Do we know how many?
Like, probably our worst episode.
Well, it was like our first one, so I think everyone was excited, and then they listened to it, and they're like,
oh. These girls do not know what they're doing. Well, I think we've improved a lot, so I think everyone should give us a second chance if they dropped us after the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore.
I agree.
But for everyone who stuck around, we thank you, and we love you.
We heart you.
Oh, and I wanted to add this in. We made Kyle's top 5 podcasts in his Spotify Wrapped for 2025. Yeah. So maybe next year we'll have to do one of those like videos for our listeners? Do either of you do Spotify Wrapped? Where like
No, I don't know what this is.
Wait, yeah. You're like in the top percent and you get like a personalized like video. Like,
yeah, from like your
us.
like mine was Taylor Swift this year. She was my top artist. So Taylor Swift was like, oh, thank you, video. So we could do one for our listeners whose top podcast is ours on Spotify.
I didn't know that was a thing. That's kind of fun.
Yeah. Yeah. So we made Kyle's top 5. We were number 5 in the top 5. So we made the top 5.
Hey, that's all right.
That's exciting.
Five's
It's exciting. I'm excited to talk about the book. And we got some comments from a few
From the fam.
listeners. Liza, you want to share on Ellie's comment?
All right, so some context. So Ellie shared this. I don't know if I can do it. You do it, Lydia.
No. You do it.
All right, so Ellie sent this to like a group chat so that she could, get us some more listeners. And she was saying that she made pancakes for breakfast. And afterwards, she asked if she should have used eggnog instead of milk. So that it was like eggnoggy pancakes. And she then asked Uncle Bill if she should dip his genitalia. No, that's even worse.
Oh, just say the word. Goodness gracious.
She asked Uncle Bill if she should dip his penis in eggnog. And he did not know what this was referring to. This is from the book. And I think my favorite was someone's response in the group chat was like, the Machudas have a very strange Christmas holiday celebration in the household. And this is all in reference to the book that we read because they were discussing dipping dicks in penis.
Oh, whoa. Oh, no. You messed that up bad.
Dipping dicks in eggnog. Oh, God. It's going to have to be an explicit
yeah.
podcast.
This is not for the young listeners out there. Yeah, it was a spicy book. Probably the spiciest of spicy books. I think Jean also thought it was a spicy book. Auntie Jean shared that with us, and she also thought it was weird that friends talk about their sex lives, which happened a lot in the book as well. So
we'll get into some of that because it was like
very close friends.
But like but it was like your close friend's wife, which was like a little weird.
Agreed.
I think that's what was a little strange. Yeah. Aunt Ellie also said that she thought it was pretty funny. Unrealistic, but funny. So
Nice.
Well, if we haven't lost some people already, let's talk about the book. Lily did not read it, so she's going to peace out for this portion.
I unfortunately was unable to get it from the library. We are still 27th in line. I looked this morning.
It's a popular book.
It's a popular book.
It was in the top
Christmas book this year.
It was the Christmas book this year.
Tis the season.
Really,
so.
Tis the season. Spicy eggnog
Christmas.
season. Spicy Christmas season.
Okay, see you all after the book. And goodbye.
Mwah.
Mwah.
Okay, spoiler day, everyone. So if you want to read the spicy Christmas book, you should pause and come back later.
Buckle up. We are in for a treat.
We sure are. All right, Liz, you want to give us a summary?
All right. So Max lives in Kringletown, which is a year-round Christmas town in the middle of the Colorado Rockies. He works at his parents' Christmas farm, and his parents randomly go on a month-long vacation to Germany to visit the Christmas markets because they've always wanted to do that. Well, his parents are gone, a new neighbor moves in. And it's Betty, whose Uncle Dwight convinces her to start a rival Christmas tree farm to put Max and his family out of business because Dwight and Max are enemies. Max creates a plan to get Betty to fall in love with him so that she changes her mind about the project and then breaks her heart. In the process of wooing her, Max falls for her. And one night, there's a snowstorm, and Betty almost freezes to death, literally. And Max goes and saves her, and then things just get very spicy from there. And eventually, Betty discovers the plan that Max had, and she decides that she's through with Kringletown, she's leaving forever, and while her car breaks down, so she can't leave immediately, so she's stuck.
How convenient.
And then Max creates another plan to put his heart on the line and woo her back, and getting the entire town involved. And of course, she forgives them and they live happily ever after.
The end.
The end. I think
that's the book. With a lot of spice in between there. So an interesting part of this book was that there was a narrator who talked to Max at the beginning of each chapter, which was kind of interesting, but didn't talk to Betty, just Max. And I was curious what you thought about that, Liz, and if you wanted to reveal who. So that was a big reveal at the end too, was who the narrator was. I wasn't expecting it to be revealed as a person in the town. I thought it was just a narrator.
A narrator, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. What did you think about that?
It was weird. I mean, I thought it was hilarious. I thought the banter between the narrator and Max was kind of funny. I thought that the narrator was a woman. I was very surprised that it was...
Me too.
It was BKJ, right?
Yes.
What does his name stand for?
Bob Crumpus Jr.
Jr. Yes.
The mayor's son.
The mayor's son. Santa's son. Yeah, no, it was very surprising. He doesn't, he has a kind of pretty minor role in the book. We see him once at one of Betty and Max's dates. He just kind of shows up and
at the restaurant.
Hi.
Yeah, and that's when they were talking about dipping penises in eggnog.
As one does on a first date.
Yeah, it was
and
weird.
Then that was weird. And then he comes in at the end, right, to be the counselor between Max and Betty's uncle, Dwight, who have had this feud. Max has had no idea why Dwight hates him, and Dwight hates him because of an ornament. Which
we'll get
into this because we'll
get into that. There's also another thing. Yeah, I thought it was a strange reveal. I don't know. Did you know if they did this in the first book? If the author did that?
That was what I was wondering. If Max was the narrator in the first book, and then he became the lead protagonist in this book. That's what I was thinking. Be.
But he would be BKJ would be a weird next book.
But so I couldn't figure out how old this man was because he made it seemed like he was a middle-aged man, a 40-year-old, 50, because when I think of Santa, I think of an older man, but I don't think I think Santa was pretty young. I think he was in his 50s, and
I have no idea.
BKJ is in his 30s, mid-30s maybe.
I thought he was a middle-aged man as well. I have no idea.
And so
I don't even... It was a weird reveal.
Everyone's hot in this town, so it probably doesn't matter how old they are.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
And so the third book, it's called Christmas Staycation, which I think is going to be a play on the what is that book movie? National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. And I think they're going to do a staycation at the Candy Cane Lane that Betty makes as her new business idea.
Yeah. So that's I don't know, that was an interesting part of the book. I liked the narrator thing. I thought it was funny too, but the reveal was weird. And I didn't quite get it. But it's still kind of funny. I don't know. But yeah, so that's Betty's plan. So Max kind of, he doesn't really convince Betty to like not start the rival like Christmas tree farm. Like she kind of on her own comes up with the idea of, oh, like I like Max, so I don't want to do a rival Christmas tree farm, but like I'm gonna do something different that like the town needs, which is like an Airbnb cabin style thing called Christmas candy cane cabins or something. Yes. With like a hot tub area. It's like, why does everything need to be like sexy and weird? But yeah. So that's Betty's new plan, which then everyone loves that idea and thinks it's great because there's only one inn in town. And I don't understand how this town is even operating and these people have any money, but they do. So, but yeah. So what did you think of Max overall? As like, he was pretty much the main character. Like Betty was like kind of the main character in some of the chapters, but it really was like Max's perspective was like the main part. Like I feel like we learned more about him than Betty.
So I think what I struggled with is like, I didn't realize he was a 30-year-old man. He did not seem like a 30-year-old man. But then I was looking into like what were some of like the connections between the book and the movie, like what the references were. Yeah, Home Alone. And some people were saying that Max is like Kevin. And when I heard that, I was like, yes, he is much more like a 7-year-old boy than a 30-year-old man. Well, like the way like he kind of acts and like how he's like, his parents go on vacation, right? And so he's home alone and has to take care of the farm and like all these things happen and he decides to do booby traps and plans. And like, and I was like, okay, yeah, this does seem like a 7-year-old boy much more than like a 30-year-old man.
Yeah, agreed. Okay, that kind of makes more sense to me. Yeah, he was super immature and doing like irrational, I guess childish things. Like the booby traps that he and Story came up with were like so random. So the idea was to like, so the master plan was for Max to get Betty to fall in love with him, and they wanted to like do booby trapped meet cutes. The first of which was the Ornament Park, like it was like called Christmas Cupid Night, where like Max was there and then Story and her husband Cole is also Max's best friend and Cole also works at the Christmas tree farm, were there, and Max like pretends he got like stood up, and then Story was like, oh, I invited Betty
accidentally. It was like the wrong date.
Yeah, for like a thing that was like clearly for couples, and like I don't know, I feel like I would have figured that one out pretty quick. But then like Betty like immediately falls for Max. It felt like, even though like the first half of the book she like hated him.
Yeah, something was in those,
in the air,
in the what kind of drink, whatever alcohol they were drinking, and then they went on some walks and kissed under a bunch of mistletoe, and that was that.
Yeah, she fell for him quickly. And then the second booby trap situation was the idea of Max throwing a fake party to get Betty jealous that he didn't invite her.
And he did this by using mannequins. He didn't even invite real people over. They set up mannequins, as one has, 10 mannequins in their attic, and just...
And, like, played loud music, and then she, like, came over and dropped off something. And then he like, didn't let her in. He was like, oh, I'm just having, like, a little party, a little get-together. But didn't invite Story or Cole or you.
Yeah, it was weird. Which I think this might have been like a reference to the movie.
Oh, probably.
Like,
yeah, he did kind of do that.
Where
in
he
the
had
movie.
like
Yeah, he did like the like
dancing of like
yeah,
people.
maybe there were more references to the movie than we thought, or I thought. I guess I hadn't seen the movie in a while, but we did watch it over Christmas. And we caught the other thing too, was that Betty's had a pet tarantula named Buzz, which Kevin in Home Alone the movie's brother Buzz had a pet tarantula.
Yeah.
So that made a little more sense, because that was a random pet that she had.
I mean, I thought there was going to be more with the tarantula. I thought it was going because Max is terrified of tarantula or like spiders in general. So I thought that tarantula was going to get out and like be on Max, and like kind of like in the movie where like the guy like the tarantula and then he gets hit. Or I thought something like that was going to happen, but that did not happen.
That did not happen.
So it was just a little wink to the movie.
Yeah. Yeah, so those were the booby traps. He honestly didn't even really need them, though. Like, she just, like, liked him right away, despite his childish behavior. She was also pretty immature and childish, it kind of felt like, which was interesting.
I did like their awkwardness. I got that. I'm like, some people are just awkward, and I could relate, and I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, their banter was kind of funny, but they had, like, no filter.
No.
And, like, just talks about ridiculous things. I don't know. It was strange. I didn't quite get it.
It was a little strange. It was like, yeah.
But yeah, then once everything got all spicy, Max did share all of the details with Story and Cole, his friends. Like, he likes to kiss and tell.
Yeah.
Which also felt kind of immature to me, but I don't know. He just wanted to tell his friends about it. He was so excited.
He was very proud.
I mean, their relationship was cute. They talked about, like, what their favorite comfort food was. What's your favorite comfort food, Liza?
I didn't even think about this. I think it is... I like peanut butter. Like apples and peanut butter, crackers and anything with peanut butter, pretty much. Penis and peanut butter, you know.
Ew!
Just kidding. Sorry, I had to do it. What about you, Lydia?
I think mine is also pizza. Max's comfort food was pizza. Mine is also pizza. Betty's was microwavable mac and cheese.
But in the movie, he does make microwave mac and cheese, so that's
and he orders a pizza.
And he orders pizza.
Oh wow, there are so many things that we missed. I think. Okay, I think I need to read the Grinch book. I'm gonna get all of the
references.
All of the references. Okay,
probably.
I'm reading that
probably
next year. Okay, let's discuss the. So that's basically Max and Betty's relationship. They fall for each other very quickly. It's very spicy. And Max is like, okay, I'm in love with her. Like, I need to talk to Uncle Dwight. Because Uncle Dwight, Betty's uncle, hates me and, like, hates my guts. And told Betty to, like, stay away from me. And like, she likes Uncle Dwight. He's like a brother to her. So, like, I gotta make this work kind of thing. And then... How did we find out about the ornament situation? Did they just, like, talk about it? Did Dwight just, like, tell him? I forget.
Well, Dwight first told Betty that Max messed up his relationship with his high school sweetheart who died of cancer. Yes. And so we were like, oh, God, what did Max do? That sounds horrible. And and then... Right, like, and then I don't know exactly how it's revealed, but Dwight made a wit. Okay, wait, I think we have to go back. So there is this Christmas tree in the middle of town, and there is some tradition where you get to make one wish once in your life, and you put Put the ornament on the tree of something you want to happen. If it comes true, you take the ornament off the tree. And if it doesn't come true, that ornament stays on the tree every year until it does come true.
Is that what it is? I thought it was like if it was still on the tree the next day, it came true.
Oh. Is that what it is?
My thing makes no sense, though. Your thing makes way more sense. Okay,
I don't
continue.
know. I didn't quite get it.
Okay, I didn't either. The ornament has a wish, and Dwight wished on his ornament that his girlfriend who had cancer
would not die.
Would defeat cancer. And she did not.
Because someone stole the ornament.
And then someone stole the ornament and then she died after that.
Correct.
And Dwight thought that Max stole the ornament. And Max is like, I didn't steal this ornament. I don't know what you're talking about. But these ornaments are sacred to Max.
They really are.
And his family and the town. Enough to cause a feud.
It's like a crime.
Yeah. But then we find out there's like video footage. Then they discover that Max's brother Ansel stole the ornament. Because he thought it was their other brother, Felix's ornament, and he was playing a joke on him. But then he felt so bad because then he realized it wasn't. So Ansel felt so bad. So Max confronts Ansel about this, and he's like, what the heck did you do? Why did you do this? These ornaments, are like so important to us. And he was like, and Ansel's like, oh yeah, I totally did that. I felt so bad. I've hung on to this ornament for the past 12 years after I realized it wasn't Felix's ornament. It was someone else's. And he kept it in a safe.
Yep.
Yeah. 12 years later. Yeah. That was kind of it.
Wouldn't you just put it back on the tree? Be like, oops.
Know. Yeah, I have no idea. So strange.
But wait, so basically then Ansel goes and gives Dwight the ornament. All is forgiven. Because this ornament, the dead girlfriend made this ornament, and that's why it was so important to Dwight. It's the only thing he has left of her.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so Ansel gives it back to Dwight, and then they're all friends again.
They're all friends, and then Dwight's like, oh, actually Max is not a bad guy. He should date my cousin, sister. Niece. I was like, what is their relationship again? It's weird.
Yeah. So that's the feud.
That is the feud.
That's the feud. And in the meantime, though, Betty finds the map of the plan that Max had, that like he was going to try to convince her to fall in love with him and like not do the takeover of the Christmas tree farm and then break her heart. So she finds that in Max's car.
In the glove.
Then she's like,
department.
Yeah.
The glove.
The glove department.
What is it called? Glove compartment?
Glove box. Yeah.
There we go.
So she finds it in the car after like one of their dates and she's like, what is this? And she's like, I knew you were a bad person. Like, my uncle told me to stay away from you and I didn't listen to him. Then she's like, I need to get out of town.
She runs.
This whole town hates me. Well, and she also learns that Story was like in on it and thought like Story was her friend. So she was like, wow, this whole town is like out to get me.
Everyone hates me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Blah, blah. I must leave. Never come back.
Yeah. So then Max does the grand gesture, which I did think you need to explain because this was crazy.
I didn't quite.
What a stupid grand gesture.
Okay, so this is like the final booby trap meet cute where I didn't even quite get what's happening. So there is a fake accident. So Dwight is driving Betty into town. Someone like, I don't even know, a fake accident happens. Dwight gets out of the car, starts yelling at somebody. And then Betty gets out. It's like, what's going on? Hey, everyone, chill out. You know, it's not like, well, you know. And then someone comes and knocks her over. And then the entire town pours out of the store and encircles her. And then Max comes out and is like on his knees and saying, I love you. Please don't go. We were made for each other. We're the same person.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, I love you too. Right?
How romantic. Almost knocked me out. And then totally just in front of everyone said, I love you. And like,
yeah, and they're all like,
hooray.
we love you, Betty. Don't leave.
Yeah. That's it.
But like, would you like a public, like, that's kind of like a public
No.
proposal, right? Like at
Yeah.
a baseball game or like at a sporting, you know, or like something like that where there's like 40 million people watching. Like, would you
No.
like that?
No.
Being on the spotlight?
Absolutely not. I feel like she didn't get an explanation, like, at all. Like, I don't think at that point she even knew about the ornament thing and the feud. Like, I think she just, I don't know, she just accepted it.
She just
She's
loved
like,
him
okay.
so much.
Yeah, I think so.
Love wins.
Love wins. There was just so much spice between them that she couldn't resist. We didn't talk about the one scene,
We did not.
which I will mention, but the parents
That one was
coming home.
hilarious.
Yeah.
So Ansel told his parents not to let Max know that you are on the way home. And so they show up randomly. And Max had Betty over and they were on a date. And they
Wow.
were making popcorn garland as to decorate trees. Betty had the idea to wrap that garland around his dick and eat it off of it. The parents come home.
Parents walking on that.
She is covered in a blanket and Max has a boner.
Yeah.
Most upset about his naked butt being on their furniture.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then it gets even more awkward because the parents are like having a full-on conversation. Like, this is totally normal behavior.
Yeah.
And Max is like, come on, guys, can you please leave and let us get dressed?
And they like wouldn't. It was weird.
It was weird. And then
Betty's like rambling about like really inappropriate things. It was like, whoa, everyone needs to stop talking and put some clothes on and pretend this never happened. This was
so eventually
crazy.
they do leave to go put the clothes on. And Max does not take the popcorn garland off of his dick. It is dragging the entire
Up the
way
stairs.
up the stairs. It was like,
What is happening? Yeah. It was a crazy scene. Yeah.
it was so awkward. I loved it. It was just like the
I
cringe.
was so uncomfortable.
The
It was
cringe.
so uncomfortable. Yeah, so that's what the popcorn garland on my the
I told you, just wait
the
for
book
it.
is about. Yeah.
I told you.
Yeah.
Didn't see that coming,
we'll
did
look
you?
at that the same. Yeah, no.
And that's why I kind of want to read the Grinch book because they kept referring to the candy cane in this
Yeah,
book.
there's some sort of candy cane situation in that book.
Yes,
So I'm sure it's just as spicy. It's gotta
I
be.
agree.
Yeah. So okay, are we done? Is there anything else we need to talk about?
Let me see. We never found out what Betty's wish was.
Oh, on the tree.
On the
yeah,
tree,
so
but
Betty
maybe-
and Max put ornaments on this, tree, the sacred tree of ornaments. Max wished that the Christmas tree farm would be, good for
Safe,
years to come. Yeah, and Betty, we don't know what she wished for. What do you think she wished for?
Probably for like a new business, new life.
Yeah,
Maybe we'll find out in the next book if what she wished for came true.
maybe. So yeah, they live happily ever after.
They get married and have a baby 3 months later.
Yeah.
Super happy.
Like really quickly. And they still must live with his parents or something.
They're building that house.
He lives at home. So
no, they're
fun.
living in the cabin because the little cabin,
right.
because
The teeny tiny cabin.
the house hasn't been built yet.
Yes. So yeah, that's the book.
Yeah, there was some interesting character. Like, I still don't get Dwight, and I also don't get Ansel. They're definitely weird.
I also don't get BKJ. That was weird. Yeah, I think Max and Betty were just perfect for each other. And that was that. They knew that right away.
There you go.
And that was that. Overall, funny. It was funny. I thought it was very funny. Very Christmassy, very funny, very spicy.
Yeah.
But it was good. I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, there were some very visual scenes. Good imagery.
What did Ellie say? I think I opened up a lot of people's minds about. Yes, I think this book opened up a lot of people's minds of how creative one can be with Christmas decorations.
Yes,
in the sexual department. So
absolutely. So there's that. Your thoughts, Liz?
I thought it was
you said it was your favorite book.
I thought it was just so funny. I enjoyed it. I did. I just wanted to see where it was going because it just was always like so ridiculous that I was just like, what? Like
he was like falling everywhere, like crashing into things, fake accidents,
which I think was part of like the movie, right? Like that slapstick, like
comedy,
like falling and like dying, but and getting back
form,
up, and then
which was interesting. It was interesting. I think the author was. I thought the author was great. Good author. Good writer. But yeah, interesting plot. So yeah, cool. Well, I think we were right. I mean, there weren't any like major plot twists or anything like that. I think the like narrator thing was the only major like what? Okay,
didn't see that one coming.
But everything else, we knew they'd fall in love. There'd be the big, she'd find out his plan and he'd do the grand gesture and they'd fall in love happily ever after. The end.
Yeah. All's good in Crinkletown.
Crinkletown.
Well, we have a December read for next year. Staycation.
Yeah. Well, no, I want to read the Grinch one.
Okay.
I guess we could do both. Is the staycation one out yet?
I'm guessing it'll be out for next Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it takes that long to write this book. That type of book. Maybe, I don't know. But usually for a series like that, it's one every year.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Are we going to get our sissy?
Yeah, we do need to. I just texted her to come back.
Did you have a favorite part of the book?
A favorite part of the book? Not really. I liked I mean, the town was cute, I think. Just like Kringle, like it was funny. Mm-hmm. That's probably it. Hi, Lily.
Hey, back.
All right, so we need to pick a new book. And the word of the month was motivate me.
Yes, for the new year.
I'm going to pitch first today. I think
Go for it.
You went first last time, Liz. Okay. My book's a little different than what we've been reading, but I think it's very motivational. So it's All In, which is an autobiography of Billie Jean King. She is like a world-renowned tennis player, and it details her life's journey to find her true self. She has amazing tennis success, top-ranked woman in the world, tons of championships, everything. And she's awesome. And she recalls, her career, her tennis career in the backdrop of like the 1960s and 70s of like the civil rights movement, anti-war protests, and then the LGBTQ rights movement. So it's about a really awesome female athlete, and I'm hoping that would motivate us to get moving and,
Nice. And as your new tennis hobby.
Yeah,
inspire
exactly.
this? Yeah, exactly.
I'm trying to get into tennis more, so yeah.
Very nice.
I do love a sports documentary.
I do too. I find them very motivational.
We watched, it was Bjorn Borg versus McEnroe on Netflix. There's it's like a movie of like their rivalry.
What sport is that?
It's tennis. They're men's tennis in the 80s, well, 70s, 80s. Cool. All right, so my book is called The Incredible Kindness of Paper by Evelyn Skye. And so it's Chloe and Oliver, who are childhood pen pals, who reconnect years later in New York. It's basically something like kind of traumatic happens to Oliver, and they like stop being pen pals. And we see Chloe, she's kind of like down in the dumps. Her career's like not going super well. And to give herself pep talks, she starts writing inspirational messages on origami roses and leaves them like throughout New York City, and people find them and like it makes them happy sort of thing. And one of them finds Oliver, and that leads them to reconnecting. And this is like a second chance romance. So that's kind of motivational. And there's a little light fantasy. And what's more motivational than kindness?
True. Preach.
I don't know. I just thought it was kind of cute.
It is kind of cute. Okay. With that, I kind of want to, no hate, Liza, I kind of want to try Lydia's book. We've done a lot, I feel like, of those kinds of books. Let's just try something new. See, maybe it'll expand our audience. I don't know. Something.
Oh, I like that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Try something new. Tennis it up.
Cool.
Challengers vibes. Yeah.
Exactly. Yes.
Exactly. Yes.
I was going to pick the Challengers book, but the movie was not good, so.
What is the Challengers?
It's like a tennis movie. It's
Zendaya's
fictional,
in it.
though. Yeah.
Oh,
it's based on a book.
Zendaya and there's the two dudes?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I didn't see it.
I didn't like the movie.
Didn't like it.
But yeah, this is based on a real person, so like, hopefully that's
really?
motivational. Yeah, Billie Jean King.
That's based on
the
her.
movie.
Oh no! Oh yes, this book.
Not the
yes.
Zendaya
I think I meant
movie,
Challengers.
but
I was like, whoa,
Yeah,
really?
No, the book we're going to be reading is based on a real person, so hopefully that's motivational.
True. Learn some things about tennis.
Yeah.
Very nice. Okay, yeah. Yay, that's the new book.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
And what's the new word?
The word of the month. So our next book will be for Valentine's Day. So obviously we need a Valentine's-y-ish theme. And what inspired me was, well, I didn't want to be like basic because it's obviously like romance. Because, I don't know, Valentine's, obviously. And I was inspired by the little candy hearts. Like the little, the little hearts, the hard little hearts. Mm-hmm. And the word is be mine, as it says on the hearts. So that's our Valentine's Day theme.
Ooh, can this be a romantic-y pick?
I'm not a romantic-y person. I've tried 2 of them, Liza. Both were not very good.
Which 2?
The Tale of Mirth and Magic, I did not like. I gave it a 4 out of 10.
Me.
Yes, you can read that. Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
4 out of 10.
I'm read it now.
But you need to read Quicksilver. I finished it, and I already finished it. That giant book I was reading, it was really good.
Oh, wow.
It's like Fourth Wing meets A Court of Thorns and Roses, and so it's really good. I was into it.
Oh, wow. Okay, maybe I'll try
Well, you'll just have to wait and see what we pitch. Maybe we'll both pitch romantasy books, and then you won't have a choice. All right. And next time we do this, you're going to be in London.
Oh, true, yes. Wow, yeah.
So
I'll
we're
have
gonna
a great
have to figure
update.
that out.
Figure time zone. 6 hours ahead I will be.
Yes, you will.
So
Lily
we'll
will
be
have a little
recording-
London accent.
Yes, I'll
Top
start
of the day.
talking. British accent. I'll be using the slang by then. So
Cheerio.
yes.
Okie doke. All right. Well, thanks so much for listening to episode 14. If you want a shout out, leave us a comment or review. You can find us on Instagram at letsgetcozybookclub or email us at letsgetcozybookclub@gmail.com. We'd love to connect with you. Join us in a few weeks for a check-in, where we will give our initial thoughts on All In, an autobiography of Billie Jean King. Until then, stay cozy.
Cozy.